Hello, welcome to the PMP exam daily drills. I'm glad you were able to join me today. In today's drill, we will be continuing from where we stopped on page 89. So let's jump straight into it. The first drill I have for you is regarding quality control measurements. I'll give you 10 seconds to think about it. Quality control measurements are a tool and technique of which process? 10 seconds. Three, two, and one. The answer to this one is control quality. You might recall in quality management that we talk about quality metrics, but we also talk about the actual measurements. And the place we talk about the actual measurements is control quality. All right, let's go on to our next question. The next question, quality metrics is an output of which process? 10 seconds. Three, two, and one. All right, quality metrics are an output of the process plan quality management. Now, if you recall, these quality metrics are going to become an input to not only control quality, but also they will be an input to manage quality. And we use these metrics for various things in quality. But remember, the metric is the attribute that you are measuring. So quality metrics and quality control measurements need to be thought of together. Here's your next question. Quality report. Quality report is an output of which process? 10 seconds. All right, three, two, and one. The answer is manage quality. Manage quality is the beginning of your quality report. It comes out of here, and you continually update your quality report throughout the project, but it is an output of managed quality. Now, let me call this to your attention that managed quality is a loaded process. There's a lot that happens here. You do your DFX here as well. You're also involved in audits. So when you take a look at managed quality, you want to identify at least 5 things that you do here. It is not just a quality audit process. You also prepare for testing. You also prepare how you're going to document what you discover in the next process. So there's a lot of stuff that happens in managed quality. Now, if you don't mind, let's just take a very quick detour here and talk about quality for a moment. When you look at managed quality, I want you to remember that we do a multi-criteria decision analysis. We also analyze the measurements that come in. Quality control measurements come in to manage quality. And that's when we use our MCDA to decide how best to correct any errors or issues that there may be in the process as a result of the measurements that we have analyzed. We also carry out audits, design for X, problem solving, obviously, to solve problems discovered along the way, and also quality improvement methods. Now, you also should pay attention to test and evaluation documents that are derived from managed quality as well, because these will be used to catalog information found in control quality. All right, now let's get back to the drill. Here's your next question. And your next question is, requirements documentation is an output of which process? Go for it. All right, 3, 2, and 1. And the answer to this, my friends, is none other than collect requirements. You might recall in collect requirements, there are two very prominent outputs. And these prominent outputs help us throughout the project across different knowledge areas. And as you prepare for your exam, you do want to pay attention to where these outputs from collect requirements are actually used. Okay, let's go to our next process. Here's your next question. The requirements traceability matrix is an output of which process? 10 seconds. And of course, you see the answer on the screen. The answer is collect requirements. I let that one slip by, but you ain't gonna catch me again. So requirements traceability matrix and requirements documentation are both from the collect requirements process. And these two have different descriptions in the PMP guide, and you do need to pay attention to the little differences there. All right, let's move on to our next question. Next question is the resource breakdown structure. The resource breakdown structure is an output of which process? I'll give you 10 seconds. All right, 3, 2, and 1. The answer to this is the resource breakdown structure is an output of the estimate activity resources process. It is important to realize that there are 3 rather important outputs of estimate activity resources. All right, so whenever you read resource management, communications management, stakeholder management, I want you to pay attention to the fact that a lot of stuff happens in these areas, and it's not as clear cut. In fact, you can describe some of it as being tacit knowledge that is not explicit in the PMP guide, but a lot of it comes with experience, and that is what you need to glean as you study for the exam. The tacit parts that are very gray and easy to confuse. All right, well, we are at our final question for the day. And the final question is, resource calendars is an output of which process? I'm looking for one answer. Don't give me 2. One answer. I'll give you 20 seconds to think about this one. It needs a little bit of thought, especially if you were caught up on previous editions. Go. Alrighty, 3, 2, and 1. The answer is acquire resources. Now, the reason why I gave you extra time is some people often think about procurements and get it muddled up. In conduct procurements, to quote from the PMP guide, as far as resource calendars, you will realize that this appears under project documents. And the narrative is schedule resource calendars may need to be updated. See, may need to be updated depending on the availabilities of the sellers. So I really wanted you to catch this because it is an update that happens in procurements and not the very place that they come out as an output. So my friends, I hope you've enjoyed today's session. Again, those of you who are looking for training and coaching for the PMP exam, we are about to shut down admission to our course, PMP Exam Prep Camp. You need to go to pmsucceed.com if you want to sign up. We got just a couple of seats left. If you don't sign up now, it's going to be shut down until further notice whenever we have another session. All right, so if that's you, head on down to pmsucceed.com, sign up. We look forward to seeing you. Take care and bye for now.